Now then, welcome back to another episode of Chaos Theory with Thrak and Nemsun.
Hey, hi, hello.
How you all doing? We've been doing a little bit of digging up the ground around here. Haven't really placed it all back yet. Hopefully this episode I get to show you more of the processing for the farm. I decided to go a little bit more overboard and actually have it all plumbed in permanently. So I've been doing a fair bit of mining to get some iron and bits and pieces and some gold and some stuff and all that. Hopefully I've got enough to do everything I need to do this episode. The be-all and end-all is that I'm going to have the AutoCrafting from the Progressive Automation mod over here making lots and lots of wooden axes out of the wood from the farm. And I'll show you how all that works in a bit. And then from here, the wooden axes will go out and get fed into the top of the farm. That's the plan. Yeah, you're playing with other Thrak.
I just realized that my left side is extremely reddish.
You can see yourself for the first time in the right way.
Wow, yeah. Really? Is that like my left ear? I can't see my bloody left ear.
Yeah, it's definitely like that on your skin. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I have like a disease or something.
You have a rash.
Oh.
You have a left side rash. So the wood going over there is going to make axes to be fed in, and we're going to feed charcoal into it as well. Possibly feed charcoal straight back into it. And then over this side we've got a chest that's going to receive wood and turn it into charcoal automatically by smelting it. Like that. We're going to have a chest that's just going to be for wood, and we're going to have a chest for saplings and apples. Might automatically void off the saplings beforehand. And under here we've got a little hopper chain of hopper ducks going up to feed them. And what I was thinking was to use the grated hoppers in to tell it what to put in there. And if I get these bits and pieces here, we've got saplings and apples. I think I'll tell it to take all the saplings and apples for now, because we may have a use for them later. So the filtered hoppers will only allow what we tell it to go in there. So there'll be no mix-ups. So we got only wood going into there, and only wood going into there. And then what we're going to do is have a mine cart going around on a track, delivering the goodies and picking up the goodies from over here, all underneath the farm, all well underneath the farm. We're going to start that little section off now. I'm going to put some powered rails. I can't power the powered rails if I do it like this.
This needs to be one lower.
Yes, the farm itself is going to come down one level as well. I also wanted to put it in so that the dirt was on the floor level. Just thought that would be a better idea. Let's go like this. Can I place this on top? Oh, no. Don't tell me I can't place on top of the hoppers. Oh, you're joking.
You should be able to. I mean, on the vanilla hoppers you can.
Yeah, on vanilla hoppers you definitely can, but on these hoppers, not so much. I can place on a vanilla hopper, no problem, but these I can't place on. Oh, that spoils that plan then. Always best laid plans. I thought that would just be like, no problem, that would happen. Easy, sorted, no problem whatsoever. But instead, no. So, in that case...
Are you trying with which tracks?
Powered rails. Let's try it with none. Yeah, let's try it with none. Nope, doesn't allow rails to go on at all. Dang it. Okay. Okay, so in that case, I will only send wood in this direction, and we will void out the saplings and the apples. So wood will be evenly distributed between the 3 chests, one of which will smelt it into charcoal, and the other 2 will just store the wood. Okay? And then I don't need the special hoppers. However, I have made 3 hoppers like that, so I need to put some new hoppers together very, very quickly. I made hoppers in my last episode as well. This is not on, people. This is not on. This is not the way I wish to perform. Don't do this. There we go. That's that done. Okay, so I've got some more hoppers. I'm going to need some more anyway, probably. So I'll put those on there like that. And that's all about the wood. It's all about the wood. So then bring some rails back around. So we're basically going to loop it around. And in order to do powering of it, I think I'm going to make some redstone torches. Seems simple enough. And put some blocks there. Let's go. Let's put a block against that there. And put a torch against it. Like there. Will it let me? Well, let me place a torch. Okay, let's take this off and place a torch there. Like that. No. Go one back. Go one back. That'll do it. Go there and place a torch there. That will do it. Okay, so we've got that set up at least. And I'm going to bring the track all the way around the back here so that it goes underneath the farm and picks up the goodies. That's that section. So I'll set more of this up properly out of video just to make it go round like that. That should mean that the cart should evenly distribute the wood between the 3 hoppers as it passes by. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's the way we want to see it happen. And I can put that down there just to mark that off. Okay, so on this side of things then, we're going to have a huge tree farm. We're going to give it like massive upgrades so that it has lots and lots of things going on. But from underneath, we need to get a hopper that brings everything down to a level that we can deal with. Which will be around here somewhere. And we're just going to bring everything out from here then, aren't we? We could... I'm going to have to take one of these out. We could make it so that it automatically gets rid of the things early on. And pop that there. Pop that there. And put the hopper facing down there. Alrighty. So now everything comes out of there. And the farm can feed itself up there. That's good. Then we want to filter out 2 different things. So we're going to have a hopper that shoots the... I need 2 hoppers, really, don't I? I need a hopper that goes 2 different directions. I'm going to need to put something that goes somewhere else. I need to split it up so that basically I'm going to have the rails coming around here to pick up and drop off as it goes. And I've also got a little water stream here. So let me just set something up and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright, so we've laid the track out a little bit more so that we've got a track going all the way around, and Thrak is just figuring out a nice little redstone clock coming off this dispenser here, well, dropper, but we'll go through that in a minute. What we've got coming from the farm here is we've got a hopper chain. Let's just break this one here. We've got... Hey, there's actually a tree growing above us. The first hopper is a standard hopper which brings everything out of the chopper down 1. This hopper here will try and send everything in this direction to this chest over here. However, because items travel down first, this grated hopper, which only accepts oak wood, will first take all the oak wood out of that hopper and send it this direction into this chest over here, which is currently a better chest with oak wood in it. Yeah, and that means that all the saplings and apples will head into this chest next to it. A nice little simple use of the grated hopper to do everything you need it to do quite easily. And then we've got, this is above a rail, and we're going to have a cart that goes around the rail and goes all the way around and takes the wood basically and distributes it. So it's going to distribute it to those 3 hoppers over there, like we said, and it's also going to distribute it to this dropper here, where it's then going to go into an item elevator, which we'll sort out in a bit. The wood then comes all the way up the side here, so let's quickly go up the top here and see what's going on up here with everything. So the vanilla elevator for items, which we'll do in a minute, brings the wood up to this chest up here, and this little hopper minecart then fills up with wood and will come along the top of these hoppers here, and it will distribute the wood between these 4 hoppers. And these 4 hoppers when it gets around to it. There's a little on-off switch at the minute around the corner there, which is why the hopper cart's not moving at all at the minute. These 4 hoppers go into 4 chests. The first chest here will have wood that will go down into this hopper below it, and then that will fill up this AutoCrafter, which I'll talk more about in a moment. This one here is an adjustable chest that will go down and make charcoal. This one makes charcoal automatically, and then the charcoal will come down, and the grated hopper only allows charcoal to come down into this machine, which is a generator, which we'll talk about in a minute. And the same thing happens on the other side. We've got wood coming down into an AutoCrafter, and we've got wood coming down being smelted and then going down into a generator. Wee-hee. Now these machines here, so that's how we're distributing the wood and turning it into charcoal and wood. We've then just got the hoppers pointing into the backs of the machines here, just so these 4 machines then function. This first one, the AutoCrafter, is basically turning the oak wood that it receives into planks, and it's using RF, which is why we've got a generator in there as well. So the wood, I've set it up so it can only take a stack at a time, so then it backs up in the hopper and then fills the chest up above. Hey, Mr. Thrak, have you figured it out?
Yeah, I just want to say that I'm a genius. Carry on.
Awesome, redstone genius.
Yeah.
So then this is making planks. The planks then come into this hopper, which is now full as well, and goes into this AutoCrafter, and that planks turn to sticks. And again, I've isolated it and given it an RF engine, and the generator feeds both of the AutoCrafters. So the generator here takes the charcoal and generates energy for the 2 AutoCrafters. The AutoCrafters then of course take sticks, and the sticks come down into this hopper, up and into this part of the process here. On the other side we've got also making planks, and this one is then making axes, because it's receiving from this side the sticks, receiving from that side the planks, receiving power from the generator, and coming down here the axes come out.
Oh my god.
Okay, so with the axes being automatically made, what I intend on doing is taking them into the ground and along here somewhere, and then bringing them up from, I don't know, maybe this point here. Bring them up and straight up and over and down into the chopper itself. That's the one thing that we're doing. We also make a little bit of a smelter somewhere close by to put charcoal in the top as well. But that's another little project that shouldn't take too much doing. This bit, however, is the next thing, is to get the wood from this dropper here into a water stream to send it uphill, up this item elevator, which is a 3x3 solid structure. Even though there's glass in it, I've put the glass so we can see the items flowing up. It's still a solid structure technically, so we're going to go like this. Need to put some ice down. That's what we got ice for last episode. And then I think I need to put one here as well. Another glass there. And then we've got, where did I put my fence posts? I'm sure I had some fence posts. Maybe I've put them in a chest.
Is this a blank spot? No, it's okay, it's okay. I thought that was without glass over there, but no, it's okay.
So what have you done to create a little clock over here then?
So in here we have prepared in advance, yes, a normal clock. As you can clearly see if I take this little guy out. Okay, so that's a normal clock. Whenever I break this line, that clock goes off.
Uh-huh.
You remember this design, right?
It's a burnout clock, yeah.
No. It's if I put it on Vortex, it's a normal clock.
Yeah, it just
if it's too fast, it burns out. Yes, but like that, it's a normal clock.
Yep.
Okay. And then we have the line going into it to disable it from this torch.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and that torch responds to a comparator. Now let me see if I can actually do this. There we go.
So when there's something in the dropper, it will turn off the torch, which means the torch will then allow the clock to start ticking, which will then dispense from the dropper into what we're going to do is a water stream. over
put something
here.
in there. Put something in there. There we go.
So we're going to have ice underneath here. And I'm going to put 2 fence posts. The first fence post technically counts as a full block, which makes items then start travelling up until they pop out. And the second fence post, because there's glass either side of it, allows items to travel along the ice. The ice also makes it so that they travel just a little bit faster into the next block. And then we're going to have ice running down here. I need to block this bit off now. I'm not blocking any redstone, am I?
No.
So that's that, like there. And I think I can just probably put a water stream straight in.
Don't you need the water stream to push the items on one of the edges?
No, it should go straight towards it. It should be okay.
Okay.
It should be okay. Like so. So if we put some things in the dropper now, let's test it to see if they go in the right place. It went up. Have you got some wood?
You're picking it up.
Pick it up!
No, see it.
Yeah, every now and again it's not doing it, is it?
It stays in the middle, yeah.
Okay, so we could have a water stream
From the side.
From the side, just slightly, so that they sort of gets on the corner, and as they get spit out, they get spit out into a corner piece. So it kind of is going to force them in that direction straight away.
Hopefully.
In theory, let's get some actual wood, otherwise we'll fill in that.
There we go. That's more like it.
We were standing a bit too close then, and it went through. But most of the time, look, yeah. So when we're not close to it, because we sort of distracted it and started pulling it towards us a little bit, because of our magnetism, our magnetic charm.
Definitely.
Alright, so that'll go in there. Just pop them few in again. Put those in. There we go, yeah. So now it's going straight through down the side there. And we're losing a bit.
Are you still having the bag?
I've got my bag away at the minute.
Okay.
Maybe if we moved the dropper, if we move all this redstone a few blocks this way, then it'll go into a water stream and definitely turn a corner properly. But we won't do that right now this episode. We'll put the potential to move it all across so that the water stream starts here, say, with a dropper over here. So we can move that whole redstone contraption to this end, and it'll go that way and do the same thing. As long as the cart passes over it and drops items into it, it should still be functioning in theory. And the cart will continuously loop around, delivering the wood to all the places it needs to go. And this second chest here that's taking the apples and the oak saplings, we can set that to a void chest, can't we? To void it all off so that we don't have to worry about it ever again.
Can I make it a void chest now?
Go for it, why not? Do a void chest. Void upgrade's pretty simple, and it just deletes everything. Just literally is really, really quick to delete everything as well.
It would be nice to have some kind of visual representation on the chests of what upgrades they have.
Yeah, instead of having to hit them with your hammer. Yeah. It would be nice if they responded to a redstone comparator as well, so the comparator actually knew if anything was in it or not. But there is a comparator upgrade, isn't there? We might
Yeah.
But that is it for now. That's good enough for now. That means now that mostly everything is hidden underneath what could be a big tree farm. We can extend the radius of the chopper itself and make it chop down all the trees in a larger area, giving us a bigger, better place. More wood made. The next little task that I've got here is to figure out how to get the axes into the top and charcoal into the top of it without having too many problems overall. We may need another little chest here that drops off wood, that turns into charcoal, that comes up and goes in at this side angle. So we might have it so that it we've got one little restriction area there, and we just basically send. Hey, we've got a cart going around. basically send charcoal in the side there. On this one side, charcoal going in. Did it get stuck on that chest?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, so we want to kind of lower this corner a little bit as well.
Maybe from the other side? No, from the other side it's okay.
From the other side, it's got enough space, hasn't it? From this side, we just quickly whiz it around the corner and then send it up. And it should be okay as well.
You have it? You should have it.
I've got it, yeah, I got it. There we go. Boom. And boom. And it should go whichever way around we choose. It will just do the loop-de-loop, dropping off the wood as it goes. If we put another chest here to receive wood as well and turn it into charcoal, we can then send the charcoal directly up there. And with the axes, we can have the axes going underground and coming up through here and bringing up. We could, yeah, we'd have to bring that in over the top.
It gets 2 at a time.
It picks up 2 at a time. That's when it doesn't slow down. So if we try a comparator upgrade on this chest here, we could potentially tell it to stop, fill up, and then go about its business when the chest has been emptied.
The bad news is that I'm not seeing it dropping the items into the dropper.
Over here.
Into the dropper for the elevator.
Ah, okay. We're not seeing any wood disappearing that way. That is bad news indeed. It's taking all the wood, but it's not dropping it off anywhere. Maybe because it's only taking 2 at a time.
Possibly.
Yeah, so we should stop it. Make it stop. Thank you. And then take it going the other way so it does that first instead of last. So it'll drop what it can off into that dropper first. You got any more wood?
I have planks.
I'm going to get some more from up here as well. Because we got tons up here. And it's all just sitting there, waiting to come through. And that in there. Take the planks out. Should now start dropping things off in the dropper. No. Okay, okay. Stop. Fill up with wood. Maybe it's not. It's definitely taking it, isn't it?
I think it's going too fast around here. Maybe.
Maybe it's going too fast around the corner.
You know what? Let's stop it.
We're gonna mess around with it some more.
Yeah.
But in theory, it's still working in progress. We'll mess around with it a bit more and get back to you in another episode of Chaos Theory. Thrak, do your thing.
We thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the episode, a like would be very much appreciated. And until next time, stay safe.
Watch that rash.
Oh, gee, come on.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.